All right, so I'm going to start off with going over our second lesson, which is doing problems with the coordinate grid, which is really just that graph that has an X and a Y axis that we use to find different things. Now go ahead and if you haven't yet, watch the first video that explains that on the lesson for Study Island. I'm actually going to spend time going over the practice today. So on the second one, when I use the little arrow down there, we're going to see guided practice, the coordinate system. Zoe mapped out some places at the local park on a coordinate grid. The pond is at 5'8", the playground is at the point 1.6, the picnic area is at the point 2.8. It says plot, which means I'm going to put a dot on the graph. That's what plot means. Plot each location, meaning where it is, using the numbers, on the coordinate grid. How far is the pond from the picnic area? So the first thing I'm going to have to do is find out where they are. So the pond is at point 5'8". Remember that my first number is going to be my x, how far it is on the x-axis. So I go to the 5. And then my second one is going to be how high up it is, or how far along the y-axis it is from the origin. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I would mark it. I don't know if it'll let me mark it. That's what I would do. Okay? I'm going to mark it with one of these. That's what I'm doing. 5'8". That's 6'8". There we go. And then I would plot the other one. So the playground is at 1/6 up. The picnic area is at 2 on the X and 8 on the Y. Okay? So it wants us to find out how far the pond, which was 5'8", right, is from the picnic area. Okay, and this is my picnic area. I'm just going to write pick on it, make it fast. Watch out. Okay, so because they're in a straight line, all I have to do is count the units in between. So I start here, 1 unit. So each little box is 1 unit over. 2, 3. Okay, so it should be 3. And that is how we answer with guided practice, finding the distance in between.